is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Woo! Today's video is going to be it's going to be fun because I am over at Holy Cross Cemetery here in Colma, and I've been filming some stuff here and there. Doing a TikTok live. Had a good time with all my peeps on there. I'm looking around. There's a lot of private family mausoleums, private, little family areas in here that are just epic and gorgeous and, old. And if you can see off to my left over here, what I am seeing, I'm going to show you in a minute. It's going to take your breath away because this one is absolutely gorgeous. So let's go. Now take a look at this. Now, from what I could find on some of these people in here, it looks like the family, they were landowners out here, owned some land and whatnot. And as you can see here, money, money, money. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. There's different people in here, different names, last names in here, but some of the people I found, they were, like I said, they were the landowners and stuff. Can't say that for everybody in here, but the ones I did find. Gorgeous. As you can see here, stairs, this little staircase going all the way up. Jeez. This is beautiful. Gorgeous here. Well, that's coming apart, unfortunately. Beautiful though. Looks like there's someone starting a lawnmower over there somewhere, but it's just beautiful. Even the tile here. There's the view off the front at the top of this thing. Let's go down here to the lower level and inspect this one. Some of the fronts are missing off of some of these. We got here Viola Carey Carmen, wife of W.M. Wesley Burnett, daughter of Samuel and Julia Piercy, died February 14th, 1942, Valentine's Day. Wow. I would assume this is when it would be for like a casket. I would assume this here is probably a side one here. Of course, it's a weird shape. It's probably for an urn. Willie Thomas. Not much information on that. William Dunphy died September 17th, 1892, and Carmen, wife of William, died March 12th, 1907. Beautiful. This one is huge. It is very very unique. It's even got drainage down here. I'm sure for when it rains and everything. It's even got a drainage down there at the bottom. But I mean, it's just gorgeous. This whole thing is beautiful. This one is definitely a work of art. By far, one of my most favorite, I think, in here. When I saw this, I was like, I found this a while back, and when I found this one, I was breathless. It's just gorgeous. Here's the Duffield family. This family, from what I could find out, they were members of this family in real estate, which is very, very interesting, and it could explain as to why this thing is just so awesome. But what I'm liking it here, there's a panel of plexiglass missing. What I'm liking it here is that stained glass that is still intact. It looks like a little crack on the face, but it's still intact. Beautiful. And George W. Duffield, January 8th, 1907, died January 8th, 1907, age 78 years, 24 years. I think George was the one that was in real estate, I do believe. Yeah. I think he was. There is that stained glass in there. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. There's still those flowers back there underneath the stained glass on the shelf. Still look pretty new. And it looks like on the right there, a little green jar looking thing. It could be an urn as well. Gorgeous. Last name is Lastretto. Now, as you can see ahead here, this is one that goes into the hillside. And as I've stated, I've told you guys straight up before, I am obsessed. I don't know what it is. I think it's the way they're just set into the hillside there. I am so obsessed with these ones that go into the hill. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Now, let me see if I can get a look at the inside here. It's got that mesh, kind of hard to see. I might be able, off of Find a Grave, I think on Find a Grave there, I found some decent photos of the inside of this thing. I might be able to produce some of those for Find a Grave. I got Emilio here, February 25th, 1869, and his death was February 22nd, 1946. It says he was aged 76 years of age. A native of San Francisco is really all I could find on him. There's various other family members. If I find anything on anybody in here, I'll let you guys know, and I'll also produce pictures of the inside of this. God, it's getting cold out here. Today is just, it started to get nice. And then all of a sudden, it went from cold to nice. Now we're back to cold and windy and kind of drizzly. I'm feeling a little bit of water hitting me, and whew, this is, I love you guys. If I'm out here in this weather, freezing my butt off, you know I love you guys. The McCarthy family here, I haven't really been able to find much on them, but this is an awesome one. As you can see inside, it's real clean in here, and over there, as you can see, there's a little, on the altar, there's a little broom there along with some other little figurines. Yeah, this thing holds 6, and there's only, I think, only 2 people in here, Edward and an M. McCarthy also. But look at that, man. Yeah, it's clean though, that's for sure. This epic one right here is the final resting place of Charles Lewis Fair. He was born on 21st of April, 1867 and died August 14th, 1902. This guy was actually, in the beginning, was as a young man, was training to be a mining engineer. And from what I was reading about him, he got into racehorses and a little bit of drinking and some racehorses, and his father had financed some racetracks, and I guess they owned some of that stuff. And Charles even had some horses that I guess failed to win regularly, and all that. And him and his wife, Caroline, were killed in a car accident in France. So it looks like they were racing in a brand new Mercedes Special from Paris to his sister's summer villa, and the chauffeur Lois Bredy was thrown clear and escaped injury. The bodies of Charles and Caroline were sealed in lead caskets, with the outer caskets of carved oak, were placed in an improvised chapel on the steamer St. Louis and brought back to America here. And in New York, the bodies were transferred to a private car and dispatched across the continent, accompanied by Charlie's 2 sisters. So that's interesting. They were in lead coffins here. This thing is just gorgeous. And it looks like they might have had a break-in here and there, because as you can see, that's a pretty new lock and a new chain there. This thing is beautiful inside. Oh, let's see, it's hard to see like in here because the grate on the door, like exactly where Charles and Caroline are. There's other members of the family in here too. As you can see, the bottom right, it looks like somebody was moved. There's an opening there at the bottom right, but this thing is gorgeous. prominent families of the area, looks like, you know? This thing is just beautiful. I can't read that name. I'll look at it later so I can see the name on the footage after. Oh, this is gorgeous. There's footage of some of that stained glass up there at the top. It's all intact. I don't think any of them are broken. It doesn't look as though. This is just gorgeous. A closer shot of that one that looks like it's been opened. No wonder the stained glass is all still intact. As you can, you can see from here, there's grates. There's actual metal grates over the glass. Good idea, because who knows? Those might have been trashed by now. But this thing is just monstrous. It just goes all the way around. This one takes up a lot of land here. Beautiful. A little bit of info I found out about this, about the Fair family here. They were, I guess, originally placed in Laurel Hill Cemetery in San Francisco. And when San Francisco started to move everybody out to Colma, I think sometime after 1937, the Fair family here was moved to Holy Cross. So that's from what I read. So that's an interesting little tidbit there. Yeah, I forget about that, you know, a lot. There's a lot of these people in Colma, they were originally buried, a lot of them in San Francisco. And then when San Francisco started to deem everything as prime real estate, they started moving everybody out here to Colma. This is why Colma has so many people here. It's like the living to dead ratio is like 1,000 to 1. I mean, 1,000 dead to every one living, and you know, and you go look at the population of Colma, you know, kind of do the math there. It's insane. This is an interesting one. This is John Downey. He is the 7th governor of California. He was born in Roscommon, Ireland, and his family immigrated to America in 1842. And it looks as though him and his wife, when were involved in a train accident, and her body was never recovered. Wow, that is crazy. It's very, very awesome and interesting. Let's see here. He died March 1st, 1894, born June 24th, 1827, and died March 1st, 1894. This is an interesting one. Loving this. There's a picture of him, I guess, right on it, which is awesome. Soroboro. It's got stuff over the glass. You can't even see inside, or it's got some kind of shaded glass, so you can't really see, unfortunately. It's cold out here. Haller is the last name on this one. Beautiful. This is gorgeous. That stained glass there is just beautiful as well. Hard to make out some of the names here. I can see a Sandra Ann Clark, died, born April 18th, 1937, July 20th, 2021. And then a Joan Marie, April 10th, 1929 to December 10th, 2015. And like I said, that stained glass is just beautiful. Latunic is the name. They're pronouncing it correctly. Oh, wow. Another gorgeous one. Oh, looks like it's visits still. I can see a Lucille Latunic, 1894 to 1919, I think. It's hard to see in here, it's a little dark. But that's that one. Beautiful. CB Torre. Wow, this one looks like it's been trashed. At least the glass is missing. It's beautiful. This one is gorgeous. Gately-Tobin is the name on this one. Well, this is the inside of it. I was looking up some of these peeps. I didn't find anything on them. Mary Gately Oliver died March 23rd, 1890, aged 22 years and 11 months. I like that. The gold lettering. Emma died April 5th, 1896, aged 31 years, 11 months. There's still, wow, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's gonna hold 12 people, and there is, looks like 11 because this one right here is vacant. 1964 Ethel died January 1964, aged 83 years. Jeez. The door was open pretty much, so I just kind of poked my head in here. Just being respectful, just documenting everything, and it looks like, unfortunately, something happened up in here, which is not a good thing, unfortunately. I hate when this kind of stuff happens, when people do this kind of stuff. Strozinski, 1900, it says on the outside of this thing. Beautiful. And on the side of it here, look at this. Look at this beautiful design. Gorgeous. Ugh. Insane. There's a broken ass window right here, as you can see. And it looks like some of those are starting to come apart. Looks like it's been kind of repaired over the years inside as well. And here's another shot of that design on the other side of it. Wow. This is the inside of it. Looks like it's been repaired over the years. Stanislaus Strozinski, March 1850 to 1899. Looks like he passed. As you can see, it fell off the front here. And that's crazy. St. Stanislaus, looks like right here, what's left of the window. It's got a nice little altar. I wonder if there's cremations in there as well. I don't know. You can see this is eroding and coming apart. It looks like brick this thing's made out of. It's got Catherine, 1844 to 1924, Poland. Bronislaw Rybicki, I think Poland, 1925. That one doesn't look like there's anybody that I can tell. But yeah, this is just insane. This, I guess, fell off here. Damn. So yeah, I noticed when I was on that last one, and I was looking through the window, I could see the broken window. On the other side, I could see the door was open. So I just had another one where it was open, decided to poke my head in and see what's going on in there. Now there's different families in here. McGuire is the main one. I love this one. It's all brick. It stands out because it's all red brick, but it looks like there's a bunch of people in here. McGuire, Egan, and Mahoney. Looks like different people. At least 14 people, I think, up in here. Front's all bricked up. This thing has to go underground. Has to, because there's so many people in here. And I noticed something about it on the outside here. I've also noticed it's slanted, so yeah, maybe, very possible it does go underground somewhat. Probably some stairs inside, I would think, and it probably does go down a little bit. Interesting. I wonder if everybody's just out there in the open down there, or they have everybody placed in their own little spot, closed up. What do you guys think? Well, that is one to end it on. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I mean, I found some interesting stuff, some interesting people today. I'm glad I took this little walk today. And if you're digging it, let me know in the comment box below. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that bell notification button so you know when I upload videos in the future. And once again, it's been a pleasure, guys. Peace out.